This is The World Now, bringing you the latest stories from around the globe. Tensions in Gaza flared sharply on Sunday after Israeli airstrikes killed dozens of people just days into the fragile U.S.-brokered ceasefire. The Israeli military says it acted after Hamas fighters fired weapons, including an anti-tank missile, and killed 2 Israeli soldiers in Rafah, calling it a blatant violation of the truce. Israel says its forces struck Hamas targets across Rafah, Khan Younis and Nuseirat, including 6 kilometers of underground tunnels. Hospital officials say 44 people were killed, including women and children. Among those killed was a senior Hamas commander. Hamas denies involvement in any clashes, saying it remains committed to the ceasefire, but warns new attacks could push the situation towards total collapse. Following the airstrikes, Israel says it has begun renewed enforcement of the ceasefire. Across the United States on Saturday, nearly 7 million people joined more than 2,700 No Kings protests, a massive show of resistance against what organizers call President Donald Trump's authoritarian overreach. Protesters chanted, "This is what democracy looks like," waving flags and yellow banners symbolizing unity. Organizers say the movement grew after mass immigration raids and the deployment of federal troops into Democratic-led cities. Speakers, including Senator Bernie Sanders, accused Trump of undermining democratic institutions, while demonstrators warned that freedom of speech and public services are at risk amid the ongoing government shutdown. In Paris on Sunday, a team of thieves pulled off a 4-minute heist at the Louvre Museum, escaping with 8 pieces of jewelry described as priceless from the Apollo Gallery before fleeing on motorbikes. Officials say the robbers entered through a window shortly after the museum opened. They cut through glass with power tools and grabbed jewelry dating back to the French monarchy and Napoleonic jewelry, including tiaras, necklaces, and brooches before speeding off. French President Emmanuel Macron condemned the robbery as an attack on national heritage and vowed those responsible would be brought to justice. Authorities say the theft was likely carried out by professional criminals targeting valuable art. The bassist and founding member of Limp Bizkit, Sam Rivers, has died at the age of 48. The band announced his death in a social media post on Sunday, but did not disclose the circumstances of how he died. Limp Bizkit calls Rivers the group's heartbeat, saying his talent was effortless and his presence unforgettable. Frontman Fred Durst said he has shed gallons of tears and praised Rivers' ability to pull beautiful sadness out of the bass. Rivers previously battled liver disease and underwent a transplant before rejoining the band in 2018. Limp Bizkit rose to fame in the late 1990s with albums like Significant Other and Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. The band said, "Rest easy, brother. Your music never ends." 추지현, ArirangNews.